What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop, the weekly series where I let you guys know what new games are coming out across the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, Switch, whatever they might be coming out on. We will talk about it right here on this specific show. And today we are focusing on Guacamelee II as our headliner, but there is F1 2018, Brawlout coming to the PS4, Xbox One, a couple of other honorable mentions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. To start things off this week, we have Guacamelee II coming to the PlayStation 4 and the PC. Brawling has never been more beautiful. The long-awaited sequel to the smash hit action platformer is here. Guacamelee II brings luchador Juan out of retirement for a stunning new Metroidvania-style adventure where he must face his greatest challenge yet, one that threatens to tear apart the very fabric of the Mexiverse. Explore a huge handcrafted world inspired by Mexican culture and folklore, filled with sassy new villains and weirdos and a few old friends. Learn a deep repertoire of bone-crunching wrestling moves to fend off these skeletal hordes and overcome skillful platforming challenges. And who said anything about a chicken Illuminati? Certainly not us, and certainly not me for that matter. Guacamelee 2 is looking to be a pretty worthy sequel to Guacamelee, which of course has become pretty much a classic Metroidvania indie game over the past couple of years since it has been out. It very much so is basic kind of Metroidvania gameplay, but the colors and the world and the lore are what really make this game stand out from the crowd. Overall, Guacamelee 2 does bring a lot of passion and a lot of soul into the Metroidvania genre, and I think that it's going to be a fantastic successor to its predecessor. So if you want to check out Guacamelee 2, it's coming out this week on the PlayStation 4 and the PC, and I would hope to the Switch and the Xbox One at some point in the future, or maybe even the PlayStation Vita. But that one, it's not going to happen. Next up, we have F1 2018 coming to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC. Build your reputation both on and off the track with time-pressure media interviews that influence your F1 career path. Do you exhibit sportsmanship or showmanship? Will you develop your team to the top or send your agent to target a rival team and driver? F1 2018 puts you in control over your destiny. Now, with this year's game, there are more classic F1 cars than ever before. It is the most accurate F1 car simulation model yet, and the stunning graphics and new circuits are returning for this year, with two specific ones that are mentioned here in this description: Paul Richard and Hockenheim, which I don't know what either of those are, but I'm sure that if you're a fan of F1, you probably do. So when it comes to F1 2018, will I be playing this one? Probably not even when it's on sale. It's just not my kind of game. When it comes to racing simulators, I'm a big fan of stuff like Gran Turismo and Forza, mainly the mainline games, but it's not really just my genre, so I don't know that much about it. Now, with that being said, one of the most interesting aspects of this year's game is the media interview. That sounds like something that could add a little bit more depth to the F1 2018 experience as compared to years prior. Will it be as in-depth as something like Detroit Become Human, where you have facial recognition and animations that are very in-depth and intricate? Probably not, but it's something to look forward to and something that's kind of switching up the algorithm of what's been a traditional F1 game. So again, if you want to check out the hottest racing simulator coming out this week, mainly because it's the only one, you can check this one out when it comes to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC this week. Next up, we have Brawlout coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, also available on the PC and also the Nintendo Switch, but this week specifically focuses on the releases on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. A new challenger has appeared in the platform fighter arena. Brawlout packs a punch with couch and online play modes, blending platform fighter mechanics and traditional fighting gameplay into a stylish and fluid battle royale. Rather than slow-paced defensive battles, Brawlout goes all out with lightning-fast aerobatics, which platformer fighters are famous for. Striking the balance between the growing competitive scene and the genre's party game roots, Brawlout hopes to cater to the veteran platform fighter, the casual fan, and the newcomer looking to make their mark. With Brawlout, it's a really interesting game that I haven't really paid that much attention to. I know that it was released in early access a while back on the PC, and then it came to the Switch, and I know that it got some traction there. But this week it seems like everybody is talking about it because this game is filling a niche that I didn't know needed to be filled. Overall, there's a specific lack of action platformer fighters right now that is pretty much only being filled by Smash Bros. And a couple of other games, but with Brawlout coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and also, as I said, available on the PC and the Switch, it's a fantastic competitor in that arena, if you will, pardon the pun. But it has a ton of cameos from other franchises. Overall, the gameplay looks to be very smooth. Will this be a big game at EVO next year? Probably not, but it's a really fun game for those that want to just hang out and play a Smash Bros. Style game with their friends on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, or even on the Switch or the PC for that matter. It's a fantastic game all around of what I can see. And to wrap everything up, some honorable mentions. First off, we have Slime Rancher coming to the PlayStation 4. Spectrum is coming to the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox One. Burnout Paradise Remastered is coming to PC via Origin. And Hollow Knight Godmaster, a DLC that had to have its name changed because of copyright issues, is coming to the PC and the Nintendo Switch. And so that wraps it up for this episode of The Drop. If you enjoyed this week's show, then be sure to drop me a like down below and let me know in the comment section what games you are looking forward to. But if you happen to be new to the channel, I do host a gaming news podcast every weekday morning here at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, but that VOD is available, and podcast links to whatever service you might use are down in the description box below. But as for right now, I want to thank you guys for watching this particular video. I will talk to you soon. Peace.